They're young in turbulent atmospheres. They must find a calm place to deliver what is inside of them. And they cannot drink in a storm. So he leadeth me beside the still waters. He brings you to a calm place so that you can refortify yourself. Because if you are in constant turbulence, you cannot drink. That's why you're so thirsty and do desperate things. Thirsty people do desperate things because you went too long without a drink. And God said, I have some still waters for you. Now, because you need stillness to operate, you must realize I didn't just mention that the sheep give birth in calm places just to be saying it. I want you to understand that you were created by a creator in his likeness and in his image. And if you are like the creator that created you, that is why you are creative. You cannot be created in the likeness of a creator and not be creative. Because if you are not creative, then you are not created in the likeness of a creator. Adam was so much in the likeness of the creator, he needed something to be lord over, because he was so much like the Lord that made him that God said, okay, Adam, be fruitful, multiply, subdue, and I'm gonna make you boss over something because you're so much like me, you need to run something. I'm gonna give you dominion over something. And when Adam was in a calm place, he could run the whole parameter of everything up under his auspices because of the calmness. He ran it all. His mind operated like a computer. God brought all the animals in the world to him. He named them, categorized them, and filed them without a laptop, an iPad, without a pen, without a pencil, without a piece of paper. When your head is clear, you can think, you can remember, you can evolve. But when the waters are not still, you can't do your best stuff. Now, if I were the enemy and I wanted to stop you from stepping into your creativity, I would want to stop you, because if you release the creativity that is locked inside of you up under all of that drama, you could think your way out of every circumstance that is confronting you. I would attack you with busyness, because you would become so busy that you wouldn't have a calm place to operate from. I would put your phones going off and your buzzers buzzing and all kinds of stuff coming to you, so that you would be so busy that you would become a survivor and not a succeeder. All you're trying to do is survive the latest storm that has hit your life. And while you've been surviving, the days have turned to weeks, the weeks have turned to months, the months have turned to years, your hair is turning white, your back is getting stiff, your knee is going out, because you have been in a defense mode fighting so long that you haven't had a still place to be able to think from, so that you could get out of your circumstance and your situation. Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, if there be any virtue, think on these things. Can I go deeper with this? Now watch this. If I were the enemy, I would let so many things happen to you along the way, like it did to Adam. His marriage went crazy. She started tripping. His kids were crazy. They started tripping. One of them killed the other one. The first family experienced the first murder. by people who were related to you. There is no pain like the pain you get from people you are related to. If I were the enemy, I would keep you so full of pain and stress and bitterness and anger and unforgiveness to distract you from being creative, from birthing concepts, from releasing the prosperity that's down inside of you. Your prosperity is a reflection of your inside. He says, listen to the word, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health as your soul doth prosper. You cannot have a whirlwind in your soul and not have hypertension in your body. You cannot live with stress and anger and hostility and be creative when you need to be creative, because whatever inside of you, that's what's going to come out. So when they asked Jesus, they said, if somebody does something to us, how many times are we supposed to forgive them? And Jesus said, 7 times 70. I didn't want to do that, because I associate that kind of forgiveness with weakness. I say, if you start forgiving people every time they do something to you, they're going to run all over top of you. I thought my unforgiveness was a defense. Sometimes I used it as a punishment. I ain't gonna forgive you till you do right by me. I never knew that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. I never realized that to not forgive you doesn't hurt you, it hurts me. And for me to use unforgiveness on you is like me drinking poison waiting on you to die. Now, whenever I minister about this subject, church people act like they have no unforgiveness. But let me help you locate this unforgiveness. Whoever is in your life that when they come in the room, they can change your mood, that's unforgiveness. When you see them, they can disrupt your attitude, that's unforgiveness. Whoever can come in and disrupt your peace has become your master. I'm gonna mess with you a little bit tonight. Because while I'm talking to you, I know them faces is coming up in front of your face right now. Yeah. Those faces are appearing before you right now as a sign that these are areas in your life where Christ is not Lord. They're Lord. Because when they walk in the room, they take control over your inside. I think that's too much power to give to somebody else. I think that's too much power to give to somebody else. And with it, the anger. We're not forbidden from being angry. Anger is good. I spent a chapter in the book talking about anger. Anger is good. Say anger is good. We're commanded to be angry. I'm not trying to turn everybody into these little Pollyannas. No. Anger is good. In fact, you're commanded to be angry. The Bible said, be ye angry, but sin not. So there's a difference between anger and sin. He said, be angry. God told you to be angry. Look at somebody and say, God told me to be angry. But then he says, don't let the